Hi, my name's Sarah and I'm going to read to you today a book called Starting School, and the authors are Janet and Allan Ahlberg and the publisher is Puffin Books. Now lots of you might be starting school and a little bit worried or really excited to be starting school, and this is a lovely book to share with your mum, dad, granddad, grandma, aunties, uncles, friends, to talk about starting school and all those feelings that we might feel. And I'm going to read this with you now, and there's so many amazing pictures in this book. You can talk about the pictures as well. Gavin and Errol and Sophie and Sushma and David and Kate and Robert and Alison are all starting school. The first day. The children wait in the playground with their mums and dads and brothers and sisters and a puppy. The bell rings. Ding, 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 ding. Gavin and Errol and Sophie and Sushma and David and Kate and Robert and Alison go into the school and meet their teacher. She's got some lovely pink shoes on their teacher, which I really like. They hang their hats and their coats in the cloakroom and have a look at the toilets and go into the classroom. They sit on the mat with the rest of the class. And all their faces, some of them look happy, some of them look excited, some of them look a bit nervous and anxious, and that's okay. The teacher calls the register and collects the dinner money. She shows the children around the classroom and the parents too. And in the classroom, there are tables, chairs, drawers for the children to keep their things in. There is a book corner, wow, a home corner, an interest table, a box of dressing up clothes and a baby rabbit in a rabbit hutch. Wow. During the morning, Gavin and Errol and Sophie and Sushma and David and Kate and Robert and Alison get used to the classroom, and the rabbit gets used to them. At playtime, they go out to play. I wonder what will be in your playground. At dinner time, they eat their dinners. Some children have school dinners and some children have pack-ups. In the afternoon, they draw pictures, go out to play again, and have singing in the hall. Oh, I love singing. At the end of the day, they tidy up and have a story on the mat. Put on their hats and their coats and go home. The second day. The next day, Gavin and Errol and Sophie and Sushma and David and Kate and Robert and Alison go to school again. In the morning, they do a picture and some writing in their new books. After that, they have music and movement in the hall. Errol's mum plays the piano. I like the sound of the piano. At playtime, Robert loses his hat. Alison finds it. Oh, Errol bangs his knee and the teacher rubs it better. Gavin and Sushma and David climb on the climbing frame. Kate thinks about climbing. In the afternoon, the children make some models. They show them to the head teacher, have a story on the mat and go home. The first week. As the days go by, the children get more used to the school. On Wednesday, they go into the hall for assembly and they listen to the singing and say a prayer. They watch some older children do a play. Wow, that would be exciting. On Thursday, they start learning to read. Gavin can read already. He brings his book from home to show the teacher. Errol brings his tooth to show the teacher. It came out in the night. Oh, my goodness, how exciting. On Friday, they go swimming in the school pool. Oh, the water is warm and not deep. Robert and Sushma and Kate jump up and down. David and Sophie walk in down the steps, and Errol thinks about walking in. In the afternoon, Kate and Sushma and David do cooking with David's mum. Oh, I love cooking. They make 12 little cakes, 3 big cakes and a mess. Time goes by. The next week, Gavin and Errol and Sophie and Sushma and David and Kate and Robert and Alison choose a name for the rabbit. They draw rabbit pictures, they make rabbit models, bake rabbit biscuits, have rabbit stories on the mat and do lots more rabbit things besides. Wow. The week after that, the children have their photographs taken. Say cheese. And the week after that, Gavin loses a glove and Alison learns to swim. Sophie reads a book and Sushma shows her sari and her diva lamp. And Robert thinks about being in a Halloween play. And sometimes the children are happy and sometimes they are sad. Sometimes puzzled, or sleepy, or grumpy, or lumpy, or spotty. Sometimes the teacher is not cheerful either. End of term. Christmas comes. Oh, that's my favourite. In the last week of term, the infants do a play about baby Jesus. Everybody has a part, and all the mums and dads come to watch. On the last day of term, the children bring cakes and crisps, sausages, sandwiches, and jellies, and have a party in the classroom. Wow! Then Gavin and Errol and Sophie and Sushma and Kate and David and Robert and Alison go home. And the holiday begins. And that's the end. I hope you enjoyed that lovely story. Thank you.